Hi everyone and welcome to the 12th episode of the Yarnniffler podcast. My name is Sam. I'm a university student from Belgium. I love to knit and crochet while I'm not studying or sometimes even when I'm studying. I think it has been about 3 weeks since I filmed my last podcast. You probably all saw that I uploaded a vlog about all of my travels, so I will be talking about that a bit later. But I have many FOs, a lot of whips as well, so I want to tell you all about it. So here we go. First off, what I'm wearing is my Maya cardigan. Let me stand up to show you. So it comes around my hips, and we have some color work at the bottom of the sleeves, the bottom of the cardigan, and also at the top here. So maybe my necklace. Let me come a little bit closer to show you this button if it wants to focus. So it's like a metal button with like just a little dots and line pattern on the outside, but I find it really fitting with like this whole style of these ones as well. So this is finished. The last time I talked to you about this, I was just knitting the ribbing at the bottom of the body, so I finished both sleeves. And yes, okay, this is the Maya cardigan by Helene Magnussen. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I can really recommend it. So this was my first time steeking. So maybe if I open up these buttons of it, I can show you. So here is my steeked edge. So this blue, as you can see, is my crochet reinforcement, and I have been wearing it on and off the last couple of days because it's a bit cooler here now. So it definitely stays. I'm not afraid that it will come out or anything. So yeah, very happy with it, very happy with the colors. Like this blue is a little bit less vibrant than on the screen. It's more like a light, just like more a baby blue than really like this tealy color. But anyway, I really like wearing it. Okay, so what else to say about this? I made it on 4.5mm needles and 4mm needles for the ribbing. I made size 2XL. I used the yarn Anel Malmedy, so it's a Belgium yarn that is superwash. I was not sure about it the last time I talked to you. That was because there is no like thing about superwash or non-superwash on the label, but it is on the website, and I talked to some other people that also told me that it is definitely superwash. But like it doesn't feel that superwashy thing, and it like my sleeve was maybe say around here when I finished it, and now it is here, so it grew a little bit but not that much. So like if I really like pull them out, they're here, but if I just go like this and then this is a little bunched up, it just fits perfectly. And if it's cold, you can really like put your hands in it, which is nice as well. So Anel Malmedy is the yarn I used, and then for the colors, so the dark blue, like the main color here on the body that you really can't see and on the sleeves, is 2541. This brown color is 2505. The white is 2541, and the light blue, this one here, is 2540. If you want to know like how much I really use of any of them, I put my totals on Ravelry, and I'll link this down below. Oh, I haven't told you, that way you can find me on Instagram. You can find me as Sam Wyffels, and on Ravelry you can find me as Yarnniffler, and I will link everything below. So like I'm talking about this, I have a Ravelry page with pictures. If I did something different, I wrote everything down there, and I have all the measurements of how much yarn I used also on my Ravelry page. So everything is linked down below. Just click the show more button and everything should be there. If there are any questions or something, just let me know and I'll try to help you figure it out. Okay, then the next thing I finished after this is here is the DK Sugar Boo bralette by Kadri, right? The DK one. So here it is. So I used the leftovers from my soldotna crop. So these ones are completely done, and I still have like say 15 grams of this blue one left, but I didn't want a longer ribbing. So I finished this like in say 2 to 3 days. It was just like I have some decay left over. It was very soft, and yes. So this is like really to just wear around the house, say like just a day that you want to chill. Or sometimes when it was really hot, I could just wear this and yeah, I had just like a top on without needing to wear a shirt over it or something. And I find it really cool paired with like a white shirt or something. So I'll definitely share some pictures. At the moment it is very gray and dark outside. It has been raining the last couple of days, so I really didn't want to wear this. So I don't really have some style pictures with it already, but those are coming. So, and the yarn I used is Wonnenproppen Decay by Frida Fuchs. So that was yarn I bought in Berlin when we were on our trip there. And the colors are, let me just have a look. So this is saffron, wineblad, and Amazonas. Like I said, it is something with Amazonas. I couldn't really read the label, so yeah, that's that one. Okay, so I really like this pattern. Definitely like the lifted increases that I use is something that I hadn't done before, and I find them like they give a really nice finish to your like edging. So this is something that I'll probably use again. My next finished object was just an idea in the last podcast, and it's already finished and is a big one. That's my dress. So I really wanted to wear my dress when I was filming, but it is just not the right day for it. So I thought, let me wear my cardigan and show you my dress. Okay, so I'll definitely put in pictures as well. Let me put them here so you can see it in its full glory. I have to take a couple of new pictures now because I have worn it a whole day. And it just grew a bit, and it still is like a good length, but it just is a bit longer now. So let me show you. So here is my dress, and it has this split hem. So maybe if you saw like here, there's an end poking out. So I didn't block my dress because it wouldn't have been dry to wear it on my travels on Sunday. So I just like snipped off the ends, and now what I'm doing, if I like come at an end, I just like pull it a bit and just like stretch it that the end is on the inside and you don't see it. And then I'll probably, maybe if there is a beautiful day further on this week, I will wear it and then just wash and block it then. Okay, so this is the Winona dress by Sari Nordland. I finished this in a week. So after I finished my first exam that I had to retake, I cast on this dress and just knitted that day, and then just the whole week after that I had exams and stuff to do, but I just knit almost only on this one. And yes, so this is where we're at now. I really love it. I just love it, and I'm planning so many more dresses. I also love the yarn. So the yarn is Sadness Garn Thick Lina in, let me just have a look for the color. It's the color is 9062 and it's like an olive color. But I'll make sure everything is linked on my project page. And I just almost used 18.5 balls for this. So yeah, it went really fast, and I used the recommended needles, which was 5mm, and I made a size 5. So it's like not really a negative ease or neutral ease, it just has like 1 to 2 inches say of positive ease, but I find it perfect to wear. Definitely like when it is cooler and you have it like over your legs, it gives a bit of warmth, but like when it's like really warm and the sun is out, I am not overheating in it. That's perfect for me. Maybe a detail that I wanted to show you about this is the I-cord finishing. So you have like around the cups, you have an I-cord, and then you have an I-cord here as well, which I really like. And normally you should do an I-cord for the straps, but I did a double knitted band, just because I find that just a little bit gives a little bit more structure than the I-cord. And this I did as well for my bralettes. So as you can see, this is not an I-cord but a double knitted band, which has less, I think, less stretch in it than the I-cord. And yeah, it was just something that I wanted to try, and it like definitely for this one gives a bit of a bigger coverage if I would want to ever wear a bra under it or something. And for this one as well, like it doesn't look weird, it just flows from these I-cords into this one, so that was perfectly. So that's my dress. I really love it, and I have some really nice memories from my travels from Sunday, and now that are like we've woven into this dress, so I'll definitely cherish it, and then yeah, hope to be able to wear it. I think that even like when it's cooler, maybe I could wear like a long sleeved shirt under it and some tights, and then like this or another knit cardigan, and definitely could wear it in the winter as well with some boots. So I'm planning all the knits already. Okay, those, and then I have two more finished objects. Here they are. These are my finished socks. Let me try to show you the yarn. So it's really like this. This is the yarn is. Wait, let me try to do this in the right way. These are the Vancouver socks by Knitting Expat Designs, which is Mina Phillip from the Knitting Expat podcast. Like maybe if I get one of these sock blocker, I can show you, so you can see like you have like this diamond pattern, and then you have like a row of knit stitches that swirls around it. And I did an eye of partridge heel. This yarn is lichen and lace in their, let me have a look that I say it the right way, in their 80/20 sock in the wildflowers colorway. So you really have like some bare patches, some more greeny and yellowy ones, and then like pink and purple one. It's like it's a variegated one, but not like heavily, and that's the reason like you can really see the pattern. This is really soft. I really loved it. The last time when I showed you this 3 weeks ago, I was just around like the first pattern repeat. So I finished this whole pair of socks. And that was because like once I finished the Maya cardigan, I only had like these socks and one of my other rips on the needles. And I didn't want to start my dress yet. So then I made the Sugar Boo bralette, but for the rest of it I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna start my dress yet because I wanted to, I knew I will words are not coming out the right way of my mouth. I know that I really wanted to just knit it in a lot, like almost one sitting, you could say, like in a week. So the way that I did that was just like go finish other things. So I really went to town with these socks, and then I finished them on my travels Sunday. So this has been blocked, so I just have to snip off the ends and take some pictures. But that should already be done once you see this, and then I can put those pictures on Ravelry, and these ones can go in my sock jar, my sock basket with the rest of my socks. Let me put them here. Okay, and I have one more finished object that I'm always forgetting, and that is this little guy. So maybe if you know this guy, then you're probably a Marvel fan. So this is Groot, which is like say a living tree guy, and I made him for like a birthday from one of my friends, but I haven't shown him on Instagram yet because he's a secret present for her, and we talked about like her love for this character from the movies, and like it was okay, I can't really show you. And I have two other ones in the making as well. So those were my finished objects. Let me show you my whips, and let me try to find it. So I give you all the details about it, and then I don't know the name of the designer of this pattern, and this is not the bag that I need. But I'll make sure to put it on the screen, and it's via Ravelry. You can go to like this free blog page where you can just find the pattern. Okay, so the yarns I'm using are these two brown ones. So I'm modeling them. These are Stahlcraft Special Decay. I have the tag here. So this is the one, and I have color, the darkest one is 1004 in dark brown, and this is 1054 in walnut. So I held these double. I used a 5 millimeter crochet hook, and then I made glued. I also like have a bag of, say, like some beans and stuff that I use to stuff the bottom of the amigurumi, so it stays upright in the pot, in the planter. So, and here is the other one. So the body is made and stuffed, and everything is already made. So something is falling down. So this is the head, and then like I have a branch for on the head, and like a swirly thing to go around. I have one arm here, and the rest of it is somewhere in this bag. So I have a second one that's completely made but just needs to be sewn together. And I also want to make a third one. I won't be talking about who these are going to, because some of the people that watch this, maybe you know now, maybe you don't. Hopefully you haven't watched this before I see you, so I can give it to you. Will be getting one of these ones. And then I am using this for the little leaves. So let me show you again, like here on his head, on his arm, and then like here on his body. So this is from Long Yarn Yowl Superwash. So just their sock yarn that I use for something else as well. So I held a double as well, and just like made these little leaves. It was just like almost nothing, and used a 3.5 millimeter hook. Okay, I think that is everything that I wanted to say about this one. So that is the first one. The second one is completely made but needs to be sewn up, and the third one needs to be made. But like I can, after finishing the first one, I made the pieces for the second one, and I think like I needed 2 hours to crochet everything, and I think if I have 1 more hour it's completely finished. So I'll see, maybe tonight or tomorrow when I have time, maybe Friday. I'll see. I'll definitely want to finish them before the weekend start, that they're just done. It's like an easy project this week. Okay, so those were my finished objects and two of my whips already. Let's go on. Then my next whip are the 10 line joggers by Brianna Lupino in my the Blue Rabbit House bag, right? Wait, let me have a look. Yeah, the Blue Rabbit House. So this is a maker from Belgium. So and then here we go. Okay, so here we are. So if you look at this like mermaid tail stitch marker, that was where I was the last time that I showed you them. So you have seen like the whole, like, say, top part of the pants are done, the ribbing is done at the top as well, and I have made progress on both legs. So I'm knitting them together on magic loop just because I find that easier. And also at the moment, let's have a look here, I am decreasing. So I started my decreases. I have, let me have a look, 3 more decreases to go. So what I did, maybe you saw it on Instagram, otherwise I will put it in here. So I put them on and measured them. They were just like really short shorts at the moment. And then I measured like around my leg. I ran around and just like what the circumference of like different parts of my leg was. And I just like drew it on my body to like have a visual idea. Like I need to decrease so many stitches for so many centimeters. And I just like calculated like I need to decrease 2 stitches every row, every 3 rows, to like get the circumference that I want. Like it is like not skinny, like a skinny jeans that really fits, or like leggings, but just like not really loose, because that's just not what I want. And I am decreasing, like, say this line is the outside of the leg, like it has this slip stitch pattern in it, and I didn't want to decrease on the inside of the leg and then like the slip stitch pattern just like losing it. So I am decreasing on the outside. So you can like just say, if you have this one, you have like a line of slip stitches here and at the back as well, and then here I am decreasing. I hope that makes sense. So I am using 3.5mm needles for this one. I am making size 3, and I'm using the Fortissima yarn. In this gray is 2056, and in this blue navy color is 2040. So this one I think like I maybe have 20 grams left. So once I finish this, I will start the next ball, and when I'm like getting down to it, I'm sure that I have enough yarn. Like I have one more, here it is, a whole ball of yarn in the gray color, and I also like have 70 grams in this dark blue. So I definitely probably have enough to finish like say the whole pair of pants with just this gray, and then this for the bottom cuffs. But I want to like have a couple of stripes at the end to like give this sporty look. So I'll have a look once I'm closer, like say around my calves. I just like measure it out, say maybe 5 rows of blue, 5 rows of gray for like 3 stripes or something, like give this sporty look. So that's my plan. I was almost losing the yarn. Yes, let me just put it in here and then I'll see later on. Okay, so that is my second whip. Then my third whip is like it isn't really in a project bag at the moment because it can't be. So this is in this box, which is an advent calendar from the wool shed that I got from last year. And I am making the 24-day socks by Butter and Bloom. Oh, sorry, let me just try to open it. So I have all my advent yarns in here. They are, I'll try to show you without like disturbing the order. Yes, here we go. So I have all my, my box is a bit bent already. So I have all my yarns in here. And like it starts here and then goes like to these pink ones. I'm just looking like something is not. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, so something wasn't right. Yeah. Okay, so this is the way it goes. So it starts here, goes through these pink ones, and then it goes down one level, and then like goes into this blue and like almost highlighted yellow ones, and there they went. And then I have like these purple ones and like some white speckled ones at the bottom. Now I am surrounded by yarn balls, so just let me pause a second, put these ones back in the right order, and then come back. Otherwise I'll have a problem. I fixed it. They're back in the box. I won't show you again because we don't want a repeat of them all falling out. But I am knitting these socks. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 of them, 8 stripes already. And I'm using like this light gray, like sometimes it has like a blue undertone, I think. So this is like the front part, and then this is the back. So these pearl ridge shouldn't be here, but it is here, so we have an extra pearl ridge, whatever. And then once I am past the heel, everything will be like this. So I'm knitting them 2 at a time. I'm a little bit struggling with yarn management, but this is like the way I like to knit my socks. So I'm doing them normally like this is the way the pattern goes because it's top down, but I make them bottom up and just follow the instructions, and they just look like this, and I think they're beautiful as well. So I'll put here like, I think, I'm not completely sure what like the content of like the sock yarn is. It's just like the sock yarn from the wool shed, and then this gray is from Bart and Francis. Their, let me have a look to say it right, their merino sock 2575 in like a light gray color. Like they don't really have coloring names because they always have different ones. And like yesterday, the toe, I had the toe finished 2 days before, and this is all I knitted yesterday, and I really loved it, and it's very addicting. But the thing is, like, as you can see, I don't really have a project bag, and I have an order to my yarn, so I don't, like what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again. So I am just yeah, putting them, I'll just keep my box, and just like when I'm at home I can knit on them. And if this is what I can finish, like say in a day of doing nothing, like in an evening, in like an afternoon and an evening of doing like nothing but knitting, I think it will be all right to just finish this pretty quickly, and then I can go on to like the next thing with this advent calendar. But like I just wanted to knit something with stripes and something different, so this is it, with like a little bit more brain power than like my tan line joggers, which are just like in the round, and I have a couple of more decreases to go. So this one, let me put them back in the box. Uh, yes, and then my last work in progress I just started last night. It's a test knit for Taylor E. Owen for the bookkeeper cardigan. I have a picture of it here. So this is it. So it's a stripy one with like a corrugated rib button band, and it's like a V-neck cardigan, which is a bit cropped. Okay, so this was my first swatch. But after like going through my stash, I found a bit more yarn. So this is whole super soft, and I have like, if you have followed me, I made a couple of different projects with that already, and now I've chosen, like, this is all I have already, to go like with a dark gray to almost a black in, and not this gray one. So this is knit on 4mm needles. I think in the pattern the recommended needle size is 4.5, but I got gauge on 4mm needles. Oh my god, words are hard sometimes. And like this light gray color, which is already a pretty dark one for holes, is flannel gray. The green is Cossack, is the leftover from my DK granny stripe cardigan, and this blue is indigo, which I have for another project already, but I have enough to like use in this project. And then the black is graphite that I have left over from my painting rickshaw. Let me show you. It was like a black with like a rainbow in it, and then I used that black as well, like dark gray black, in my holography. Let me put a picture here as well. And then now the leftovers, I should have enough for this cardigan. So the setup is, you have like one main color, which is the blue one, because I'm not exactly sure that I have enough of the other two colors to be like the main color. So you have one main color and two contrasting colors, and like you need the double of your contrasting color for your main color, and I definitely have enough blue because I have a complete cone, and for the other ones it's just leftover, so I'm not completely sure, so I'm doing it this way. And so the setup is like, you use your main color, you have one stripe of main color, then contrast color 1, main color, contrast color 2, main color. So this is how it looks, and I really like it so far. So it's just like started here, and yeah, we're just increasing for the body and the sleeves, and also for like the V-neck. And so I'll definitely keep you up to date to this. So I have like 4 weeks to work on this, and it will go by pretty fast. I think this is Hold Gone Super Soft that I hold them double to make a DK weight yarn. So I'll see. The only thing is that I need a bit of place to put all my yarn balls, because like I made like big cakes. So I just like need a little bit of space to put everything together. But if I'm just knitting on the sofa or something, that works without a problem. So yes, those are all my works in progress. Then I have one future cast on. This would be was going to be that, but I already casted it on because it's a test knit, and I like have a couple of weeks to finish it. But definitely no problem for that. And then I have one more future knitting that I just want to show with you before I started. So Rivaux, the pattern, like the different colored like blocks, like stripes with different blocks of colors that I showed you the last time, like the shirt pattern that I want to make, won't be started yet because I have to finish my tan line joggers first, because I need those needles. So I won't start that shirt before that, and I also have a test knit now, so no problem. And then another thing I want to start is the staple linen top by Atelier. Let me put a picture in here, which is like just like a simple of the like short sleeve top that's made in linen. So this is the color that I want to use, and here's like my swatch. So I have a bit that's flat and a bit that's in the round, because to see if I have the same gauge, because there are different parts of the pattern. And I want to start this because I signed up for the Hohi Falkal. I have swatched for this like a year ago, and I was just like, let's start it and let's see how it goes. I think 3 months is more than enough, but I'll definitely give priority to my test knit, of course. And I am working with this yarn, and as you can see, like there are multiple strands, and I'm holding 4 strands together because this is a really thin linen. So I'm holding 4 strands together, like from one cake and from the other cake, and I'll see if it goes. Maybe I'll have to make 2 cakes from this cake and 2, like I have 4 cakes in total. I will see if how much I struggle for it, or maybe I'll just wind it into a ball with like the 4 strands already together. I'll just have a look. So that is one like I want to start as well, and it has like some kind of ribbing detail in the middle here, like you could see on the picture. So I'm thinking of just like having another simple knit to work on. So yeah, that's that. And this linen is from Barton Francis as well, and this is Super Lin Batiste Single, and I think the color is 4052, but I'm not completely sure, and I don't really can give you anything else, and it is just 100% linen. And there was more than 150 meters on the cone, and I think that is like about 150 meters per 100 grams, something like that. So yeah, I think that is how it goes, but I definitely have a lot of meters, and we'll see. Normally I should have enough for this top, but I'm not sure. Maybe it will be a short one. We will see when we get there. But you don't need to knit sleeves, so it's just like finishing the top and everything is finished. Okay, so those were like all the knitting projects and stuff that I want to talk about. And I have a couple of acquisitions I want to show you. So if you're not here for acquisitions and after that, like the live portion of this podcast, thank you for being here, and hopefully I see you next time. And if you are interested in acquisitions, here they are. And I am blanking on which I wanted to show you. Okay, so these ones first. These buttons were an acquisition, so I have 11 of them. When I went to buy these buttons, there was like in the Veritas in Belgium, which is like a craft store, a hobby store, which also sells like socks and underwear and some dresses and stuff, like a little bit, but that's like a store where they definitely they have yarn. And they had like a sales basket. I was just let me rummage through, and it wasn't really that interesting. And then the other sales basket was more interesting, and this is the first thing I found. So this is Schachenmayr Colour Up, a special edition. So this is a hand-dyed wool, and I'm sorry for the crinkling. And this is in the color 82, and this is like just 75% virgin wool, they say, and 25% nylon. So this should be good for socks, but it has like, I don't think I'm gonna use this for socks, because I think, yeah, I don't, the feeling of this just didn't give me like, yes, these can be socks. So I'm thinking of maybe searching some other yarns that go with this and just using this variegated one in the top or something. I'm not completely sure about it, but like it was €7, so I thought like take this with me. And then I have 2 more bags. So these first ones, so I have 4 balls of this, and this is Gong. Oh, and this is from Atelier Veritas. So this is the homework from the store, you can say, and this is very soft. So this is 90% viscose and 10% silk. So this is very soft. And this is like, so that was a food just fell over. I'm sorry. So, and this has 100 meters for 50 grams. So I'm thinking like a little bit a decay, or maybe a bit to decay worse it. So I'm probably going to, like, I have 200 grams, I think. A top, like a short sleeve top, or like really like just with some straps, should be possible. And this is in the color oranje or orange, like D00 oranje orange. And this was, as you can see, like just €3. And then they had also a sale, like if you bought the same thing, you could like buy 3 plus 1. So this was like, if I bought 4, I just need to pay for 3. So that was nice as well. And then I have another yarn. So I have 7 of these ones, and this is also from Schachenmayr, and this is Fashion Soft Linen Mix. So this is maybe a little bit more understanding of what's in it. Let me have a look. And this is 70% viscose and 30% linen. And this one is pretty soft as well. It's a little bit darker, more burgundy than you can see on the screen. As you can see, it was €2. And also, like, the thing, if you buy 4, you only have to pay for 3, which was nice. And this is color 30. And I'm also thinking about making a top with this one. And this one has about 93 meters for 50 grams. It is a little bit less meterage than the other one. So this is also, like, if you look at them, they look so like they have more like a decay look. But that's one thing, like wool can be very airy and like have a lot of meters for like 50 grams, and like these like more man-made fibers, more like natural ones like cotton and so, can weigh more for less yardage or meterage. So like this has like 102 yards. So I'll see, I'll make a swatch and decide which gauge I like, and depending on the gauge I like, I will look for a pattern. But this will be a summer top as well. I'm ready to make all the tops, like the staple linen top and stuff like that. So yes. And then I have another acquisition, and this is this one. Whoa, let me show you. So this one, this is Fildar number 213, and this is the Dutch version. So Fildar has like it's a French brand, but they have also like the Dutch version of the book, which I find very interesting because I can read Dutch crochet patterns. So these ones are all crochet patterns. And I saw this on the podcast of Emma from Potter and Bloom, which is also the designer for like the 24-day socks. And yeah, she showed just a couple of projects that are in here, and then I had a look myself through like all the projects they have, and I had like 4 that I really wanted to make. So I was like, I can afford to buy the book. So let me just maybe show you a couple of ones. You like have this dress, which is like chic et bohème, and this is robe fleur. So this is like dress floor. Then the other one I wanted to show you is here, and this is the one like that's on the cover here that I just fell in love with it. So this is like a floor-length dress, and it is called robe Florent. And it's just made like out of granny squares, so you could just like make one granny square a day and just have like a dress in like a couple of days. So this is one, like I say, I really want to make more dresses myself. Yeah, this is just like right up my alley. Maybe not really those colors. I think I would go more for like a blue color palette, but that's like the only thing that I have to change. All the rest I can do myself. Then I have another version, more like an autumn one with like a lot of yellow and then some orange and some white, but like they've gave me the idea for like doing a blue one with like a dark blue, like a navy, maybe a teal, maybe a purple. I don't know. I think I really have to go to a store and just put colors together to see if this works, or maybe like have a look, maybe copy one of the granny square charts and color it in to have a look if it looks good. Maybe that's an idea as well. And then this dress I love as well. And this is called robe France. So just robe Francis, I don't know. And this dress is just like, and this is robe Fabiola, and it's just like so simple and elegant and like in white. I think I really want to make this. Oh, there go my show notes. In like this white, or maybe like a dark navy or something, just something that gives some contrasts. And then the last thing I want to show you is here, this top. I really like it. For me, I would want to make this a little bit longer, but for the rest of it, it's nice. They have this bag as well, but that's not really interesting. And this top is débardeur Fabienne. So débardeur is like the top kind. And then we have one more robe Fanny. So robe Fanny en français, in French. So this is just one more dress. And this is this one. And I think maybe this could be like a stash buster to use the leftovers from like the other dresses I want to make. Say like I have some leftovers and maybe like one color. So yeah, I think that could be work really well. So yeah, definitely more dresses to come. This one. Like I show you this one I'm going to make definitely, but I just have to wait a bit and have to save some money before I'll make like purchase the yarn for this dress. But maybe like you can see in Veritas they have like different kinds of cotton and linen blends, so maybe I go there and just choose the colors and then go from there. Okay, so, and I have one more acquisition to show you, because this is something that I bought like a couple of weeks ago, maybe almost 2 months ago, but it just came in. And maybe if you know this logo, you know what it is. So I got some yarn from a homespun house. So I have, let me have a look, 3 100 gram skeins and 1 50 gram skein. Maybe I'll show you this way. So this is a homespun house, and this is the color silver. So it's like this gray tonal one, and this is on the soft sock fingering, which is 75 superwash merino and 25 nylon, and this has 370 meters for 100 grams, which is like a bit plumper of a fingering weight. And so I have 350 grams. I probably only need 300 grams, but to be completely sure, I had I like got 50 grams extra, and we'll see if I don't need this. I can definitely use this in socks. And this one I want to use as a contrast color for my advent calendar. I want to make I want to make a sweater with some color work, and I think this would be like the perfect contrast color, because as you can see, I have another light gray. Maybe I can show you them next to each other. Okay, everything is full here, so let me just put some things out of the way. And if I take out this yarn, if you like put them next to each other, you can see that this is more gray than this one, and this one is a little bit almost too similar with like the first yarn. So I have, this one is variegated but has a lot of like light gray areas, and you don't really see it contrasting with these colors that much. I'm trying to show you like in the socks. So like this is the one here, so you can see, but it is not like so contrasting. So I thought maybe a little bit a darker gray would go better, and then I chose this one. So yeah, those definitely will be after I finish my socks and stuff, and my test knit and my pants, because I really want to finish those. I'll work on those. And then I also have a sock set. And this sock set is the Pour Some Sugar on Me. So that's this 50 grams. And then you have 3 10-gram minis. And then let's have a look. This is, the pink one is Tulle Skirt. This is Matcha. And this is Marmalade. So I'll definitely be making another pair of socks in this, and just have a look which kind of pattern, because this is a variegated one as well. Maybe it's a little bit self-striping, I don't know. Maybe I can show you better this way. It's not that vibrant like it is on screen, but that's just because of the lighting today. It's very overcast, but and then yeah, this is not like a highlighted teal, but it's a very bright one. Like maybe does this work? Yeah, no, it does not work. Like okay, this is just like highlighting a highlighter color. It's not that bright. Just like let me put it that way. But I'll definitely be making some socks out of these ones after I finish my 24-day socks. And see like which kind of pattern I want to use, and then like these three cute minis, I'm definitely using those ones. Okay, and then I have like one more acquisition, and that's like another ball of Stahlkraft. This is in the sandstone, so I bought the other two browns as well to make Groot, and then I thought maybe this 3D one would be nice as well, but yeah, I don't know if it's really like the perfect one for this one, but definitely I will be making some more plants or something that I can use this like maybe for the ground or something. So yeah, I have that as well. Oh, and one more acquisition that I almost forgot is this pin from Mirjam Molenbeek from the Knitting Picnic, which I will be talking about later on as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm now finished with all of my works and projects, all of my finished objects. I don't think I will have this many again so soon. So what I'm planning on working on is definitely my test knit. I am going on a trip next week. So like in a couple of days I'm leaving. And I'm going with the bus. So I have 5 hours on the bus. And this is the same bus I took to the Netherlands to the knitting picnic. I will be talking about this later as well. But just like to tell you my plans, there is not really a lot of place on this bus, and I just bought one seat, so it is possible that somebody else will be sitting next to me. And because I'm not sure if somebody else is sitting next to me, I'll just take like maybe a sock project, but not my 24-day socks because I have too many minutes to take with me, but just like some simple socks. Maybe they pour some sugar on me, or maybe just some vanilla ones. And I will be taking my tan line joggers just because I just have to use one color and I don't have to juggle balls around or something like that. I don't want to be like, there is not that much place on your seat on the bus to like have different things with me. So yeah, maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll have started my staple linen top. I'll see how the coming days follow and how far I get on my test knit. Which will okay, then I think that is all that I really wanted to talk about knitting and stuff, but I have some life stuff to catch you up on if you're interested. If you're not, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I can see you next time. And otherwise, let me tell you, so the last time you saw me, my words are not coming out the most. The last time you saw me, I was getting ready to retake 3 of my exams. I yesterday I got my results back, and I passed one. I failed 2 of them, which I'm not really happy about. But one of them, it's like really close. It's just like 1 point that I didn't have enough to pass. So I can like tolerate this one. Like, I don't really know how to explain in English, but I can like put in some points that I have that I don't have to do this one again. So I just then have like one that I failed badly. Okay, that's just it. And that one I'll be doing again next semester or the semester after that. But that's just how it is. So that's the thing. Like yesterday, I wasn't really that happy with my results, so I just sat in the sofa, knitted on my 24-day socks, and watched some series and some podcasts and a movie. So yeah, that's that. I also had like my first kayak polo game day, so that was really nice. We had 4 games to play. We lost all of them, but we were expecting this because it is me and another woman that are like the older ones and a little bit more experienced, and for the rest we have five, no, six little ones like definitely younger than me. I think three of them just no, four of them just started high school. One is in her no middle school. Like I think it's high school in Belgium, but like middle school. Like they're around the age of 12. Let me say it like that. So they're really young, but they are where they need to be. They're playing. They some of them already scored. So yeah, we're not playing to win. We're playing to like learn the ins and outs of this game and all of that. So it was really nice. On Sunday we have the next game day, and then the next one will be in April or something, because then it will be just too cold to really play outside. So I'm very excited about it, and really I find it very cool that I played basketball like for a lot of my younger years, and now I'm playing something completely else, and it's something else, and I really like it. Then the knitting picnic. I have mentioned it a couple of times already. Maybe if you saw my vlog, you know what happened, but maybe in short, Mirjam Molenbeek, another knitting podcaster here on YouTube, which she has a Dutch podcast, the online Break Campus. So that's like a knitting campus where you can go and have like video lessons, and yeah, she just guides you through patterns and helps you on different stuff and has like tutorials. So yeah, that's her, and she has a shop as well. So she organized a knitting picnic on the beach close by where she lives, or where her studio space is, where she sells her yarn from. And I have to say, like, maybe I'll put in a map here to make it more clear. Like, you have Belgium, and like no, I like show it this way. So you have Belgium, and like I live here, like say the and the Netherlands are over here, so I had to cross Belgium completely and then go into the Netherlands and up to the sea, and then there it was. So I had a lot of knitting time. If you want to know more and like have an idea about what I did and stuff like that, just watch the vlog. You have some scenery. I have a complete recap about it, so everything is there. But just say I woke up at 5. At 6:11 a.m. I was on the train, and around 9:45 p.m. I was back at the train platform, and then I had to walk like 10 minutes home. So it was a really long day, but I had a lot of knitting that I did. I had a nice time. I listened to some audiobook, watched some podcasts and some YouTube videos, and just enjoyed being by myself and just being able to knit and do. So I started, like, I went with the Flexbus, how I'm going on my trip to Germany in a couple of days as well. So it's just like it worked out that I could try it already. Like, I know now that I don't really have a lot of space, which is okay. I completely get that. It's just like they need to try to get as much people on the bus as possible. So that's just good to know. So I probably just bring a book and maybe one or two projects that is possible. Just my 10-line joggers, which I want to finish in September. And yeah, so that maybe why I want to finish my 10-line joggers in September is because I'm doing the for the Cozy Summer Mal by Hannah of the Cozy Cottage Crochet podcast. She is doing a Cozy Summer Mal, like knitting your winter knits, or like say your autumn knits, like this cardigan in summer, that it is ready from when it gets colder. And like these pants, I have tried them on a couple of times, and they are like really warm and toasty, so definitely it needs to be colder to be able to wear them. So they will be like my lounge pants for in the winter, but I just have to finish them. So my plan is to try to finish them before the end of September, and maybe if I have 5 hours of knitting on a train or on a bus, I can definitely do that. So I'll wait to really knit them the next couple of days, so I just can like finish my test knit and my socks, and then just have those ones to go with me on holiday. Okay, I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching. If there is anything that isn't clearly explained or you want to tell me, let me know, leave a comment, like and subscribe, and hopefully I see you next time. Okay, bye!